Cancer, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to do my version of a Celtic cross. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, or Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your fourth house. This could be for you. You know the drill. Thank you however you support the channel, very much appreciated. All information's in the description box. Cross watchers, you are more than welcome. That's everything. Cancer, in your pre-shuffle, we had Joni Mitchell, Big Yellow Taxi. And it was more, I mean, it could be, because I think it was, she wrote it based on the environmental issues and, you know, you don't know what you've got until it's gone. It could be something like that, but it feels like, it almost felt like a Big Yellow Taxi was turning up to take you where you need to be, the correct environment to for the next stage of your life. That's how I saw that. It's like, you know, deep souls need deep souls. And it felt like it was a metaphorical time for a taxi ride. Who knows? Let's do one more. Okay, Cancer, what's going on? We have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is you guys. It's Mercury in Cancer. It's the Magician meets the Chariot. Chariot is the car, the vehicle. So yeah, this could be, and the third house can be new environments, local communities. Interesting. What's crossing you? Yeah. The Ace of Cups is going to be what, because crossing is the Four of Cups again, another one of your cards. The Moon in Cancer, the High Priestess meets the Chariot. It's like, you know, surface levels no longer viable. And I'm, you know, no offense to whoever the Three of Cups represents to you, but it don't feel as deep as you. And again, this could be any aspects. This could be, you know, this could be something as simple as a shift in an environment. I remember one time I used to love a particular coffee shop, and nothing had changed in you know, personnel or anything like that. But I went in one day and the energy had shifted, and I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't be in there. It was weird. It felt very heavy. So it could be something as simple as that. But it's like your energy's not suited in a certain situation. Root of the matter. Recent past, what you want, yeah, what's coming in, okay, interesting, how you see yourself, how others see you, advice, wow, okay, big things of decision making. Gemini's was similar, and the potential outcome, beautiful. Okay, you don't see this transition yet, but it's a fated event that's going to appear. The energy has already been activated. How and when is going to be different for all of you. It's completely based on your vertex. Your vertex is a mathematical point when you were born. It could be in Cancer, it could be anywhere. It doesn't really matter. But what happens is it doesn't move, it's there. And then when planets transit around it, it hits it and it activates a certain thing. Energetically here, we've got Mercury. It could have been Mercury that did it. It doesn't have to be though. But whatever it is, it's activated. It's activated in the subconscious, or whether it's activated in the skies, whatever it is. And you are being, there's a yellow taxi turning up to open a door. Again, metaphorical. But you're being placed where you need to be. You just don't see it yet. Okay. It could come relatively soon. Your final card is the Moon in Taurus, which is in October. When? Is it around about the 20th? Moon in Taurus. I should put full moon in Taurus. Okay, full moon in Taurus 2025. Oh no, it's not. It's as we get into November the 5th. Okay. So November the 5th is the moon in Taurus, so it could be as we get into there. Taurus rules your 11th house, your hopes, dreams, wishes, your friendship groups. For me, this is you placing you near deep souls. Like I said, deep souls need deep souls. Moon at the bottom of the deck, deep. You guys are ruled by the moon. With the 9 of Wands, which is the moon in Sagittarius, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, Page of Cups and Death. Page of Cups and Death, I love that as a combination. It's like a promise of good things coming around the corner. You just don't quite see it yet. Or if it is here now, it's going to get even better. But it requires you to get out of your head about something. Maybe look at something from a different perspective. Whether this is releasing past aggravations, pains, whatever it is. It could be looking at, reassessing how you perceive something. Say for example, society gives you a label. You drop the label and look at it from a higher perspective. So we've got the 3 of Cups crossing you, the 4 of Cups. The 3 of Cups is in the traditional sense is in front. The 4th is being offered behind, and it's in the crossing position. So for me, it's not quite here yet. It's kind of building. There's an energy building. Root of the matter is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles could mean an offer of some kind, tangible. It's only small. It's only a page, but it's being offered. Its pages are also students. So this could be going back to school, maybe going back to study something. Doesn't have to be. Recent past is the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is a time out. This could have been a break, a retreat. It's Jupiter in Libra, but for me, it's my personal, nothing to do with tarot in any sense. I've just labelled it this. It's my take on Vertex, the mathematical point of an activation. What you want is the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is Saturn in Leo, led to gold. You want to go through the process of, turning dense energies of Saturn into the gold energies of the heart, root to the heart. You want to ascend to a certain extent. It's also a card of it is a kind of conflict and bickering and jealousy. It could be wanting to get away from all that, because there is this 3 of Cups and the 5 of Wands feels like gossip or energies that just doesn't fill you anymore. What's coming in is the Magician. There's that Mercury aspect. Magician is the creator of reality. 3 of Cups and the Magician is you literally finding the tools to, either call for the taxi or get in the taxi. How you see yourself is the Lovers. The Lovers is divine counterparts. It's the ultimate Lovers card. It's also decisions. Magician and the Lovers could be an indication here where you know what you want. Something undeniable. The Ace of Cups is going to tell us more about that. It feels like something's been offered. Yeah, how others see you is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is the teacher. It's also Mars in Leo, so the Tower hits the Strength card. So it feels like you lead the way, or you have the ability to lead the way. And sometimes you don't want to lead; you just want to, be. But clearly, in this, people look up to you. Your advice is judgment. Judgment is that door is swinging wide open. That feels like the yellow taxi, and it's an opportunity to, I don't know, it almost feels like a portal to a new dimension, portal to a new environment, portal to new hopes, dreams and wishes, relationships, friendships. Again, it's deep souls needing deep souls. The outcome is the Queen of Cups. Now, this is your card. It's also Pahalaya in the Angel of the Kabbalah, which deals with the Kundalini, the awakening of the senses, and really stepping into your true nature. However, we've got the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords is Jupiter in Gemini, so the Wheel of Fortune meets the Lovers. You see yourself as the Lovers, so now I need to see Jupiter, which is in your sign, by the way. And then the 6 of Pentacles, there's that Moon in Taurus. So there's something that is getting balanced out here. There's a situation where you, I think it takes you by surprise. This could be influx of money, possibly with the Six of Pentacles. Doesn't have to be, but something is going to take you by surprise. But it's needed. Don't let whatever comes in or whatever the offer is from the Page of Pentacles, don't let it keep you in the same environment. There's something that's really pushing you to expand here. This doesn't mean to say that you pack your bags and leave a place. It means you go to the different coffee shop, you go to a different, the Five of Wands is my action card, it's my yoga card. This could be trying out a new studio, this could be going to a different gym, this could be joining a sports club or anything where you're doing something. But it's what the universe is trying to do is get you to do something in a different environment. Very much so. I want to see where the Ace of Cups is, definitely. I also want to see where the 5 and the 3 of Swords is, because I feel like you're hiding behind something. You're hiding behind the pain of the 3 of Swords, and it's something to do with the 5 of Swords, which is usually deep-seated anger, rage, aggression. So, Cancer. Wheel of Fortune is with the 2 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Fate has got a hold of you here. It's trying to... Something is activating. It's trying to bring you the ultimate happiness. It just might look in a different way. You know, you might feel like life throws you chaos with the 5 of Wands, and it means, your job changes, you have to move to a different city, but the reason for it is because there's true happiness there awaiting. It just might look a bit stuck in your head during that journey, but it's all by purpose. It's all by and look at that, the 5 of Swords straight afterwards. Okay, so there's some deep anger and resentment built up, and it's something to do with the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords. It's something to do with family. Sometimes even family, even with friendships, family, lovers, when spiritual contracts are up. We come into this world with set duties, responsibilities, contracts, and when they no longer serve what they need to do, they just fall away. We don't have to be answers for it. We just need to move on. And the Ace of Cups is with the Star and the 9 of Cups. Look at that. Okay, what you don't see coming is wish fulfillment, hopes, dreams, and wishes. Those are the 2 wish fulfillment cards in the entire deck. 9 of Cups and the Star card. But it requires you to accept what the universe is trying to give you, which means getting into the cab, getting into the yellow taxi, metaphorically speaking, choosing a new environment, listening to your inner calling of where you need to go, because something is coming in. Page of Pentacles with the 6 of Pentacles could be financial gain that allows you then to go, you know what, I can make a change here now. What do I want? Okay. Final card is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. It's also a card of people spying. I'm more getting here... what is it? Kind of like it's like, it almost feels like a beginning of something. And again, the song traditionally is about humanitarian projects and the plundering of the earth in some format. So this could be, the start of you going down a very different path, maybe of activism of some kind. It almost feels like a little insight. Okay. Interesting. So deep souls need deep souls, but it requires you to get out of your comfort zone or whatever that represents. We're going to check the extended. We're going to take the energy of that Ace of Cups that's kind of getting offered here in the wedge of this and see what we get. with 2 wish fulfillments, which was fantastic. Mercury in Cancer, Moon in Cancer, Jupiter in Libra, Saturn in Leo, Gemini Aquarius, Gemini, Mars in Leo, Scorpio and Libra, Jupiter in Gemini, Moon in Taurus, Cancer Pisces, Moon in Sagittarius, Sun in Aries, Scorpio. There's a lot of people around you, so you could be meeting a lot of people. So we've got King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, all in a row. Queen of Cups in this one. Page of Pentacles in this one. So there could be a lot of new people in approaching your environment. Wands, Swords, Cups, Pentacles, everyone's here. Those of you stand out, let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.